Hi everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to my channel. What I'm going to do here today is, as you see, my baby. Yes, Big Black. Yes, what I'm going to be doing here is, I got my red Apevia fans right here. I got two of them here, two different kinds from Apevia. Because when I went to go look for these here, they were sold out, so I had to go ahead and buy these here. These have got the red LED lights on the side, they're all red. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be changing her from being black and stealth mode to red mode now. So yeah, I'll be putting all 7 fans in my arm case here. If y'all did be back in the past where I did a lot of upgrades with the fans, the motherboards, etc., I'll be putting all those links in the description below. So if you want to watch the video, that'll be a big plus to me. And I can't really knock y'all for that then. I thank y'all for watching the video and everything. So what I'm going to do here, just like I said, is one, put all 7 fans in. In this case here, this is the Dark Rock, the Classico storage master. It holds up to 12 hard drives. What I did was, I'm going to spin it around so y'all can see, is that I took the cages out. The cages go over here, and by me doing that, y'all have access everything up. You can go ahead on and add a 360mm radiator up top, a 360mm radiator up front. If you want to go ahead on and go a 120mm radiator, a 240, you can on the side, but I'll be putting all the link in the description below so y'all won't be confused or anything like that, or you can just keep the fans as is, as you see on the side. What I'm also going to be doing here with those fans on the side later on down the line is buying 2 more, because that'll be 9 fans in this bad boy in total. This case here holds up to 5 140s and 3 120s. If you go on all 120mm, that holds up to 3 120mm up front, 3 up top. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 120mm fans. If you want to remove the storage cages down to the bottom, you can add 10, 11 fans that holds 11 120mm fans if you want to go ahead and do that there. But in this case, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep everything as is. But just like I said, 2 fans you see on the side, I might just go ahead on there and push them red, or just might just keep it as is. It just double exhausts. It pulls in the cooler in, exhausts all the hot air out. So, but this baby here is nice and good and clean. And I did the unboxing of the case and everything itself. So, what I'm also going to be doing too is, as you see the up here PK4 cooler, I'm going to be changing that cooler out because I am a mad junkie for low profile coolers. This is the ID Cooling IS60. 6 heat pipes, handles up to 130 design power from the CPU. So if you go over 130, like say for instance, if you go to an AM5 motherboard, because they make the ARGB one for a better design here. Here, this one here, you gotta lay the motherboard on top and line the screws up and screw everything in. With the new one, with the ARGB one, they go ahead and line everything up with the bracket sitting inside, so you can just connect everything on the bracket. So, and by the way, this fan here is discontinued. A damn great fan. I use this in my grandson's build. I recently updated his build. I put the red fans out the Xiaomi S3. So to go ahead and give my baby some jazz and some acceleration, and she needs cleaning. She's a little bit rough on the inside, because I noticed I was sitting down there editing my game videos. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe to my game channel, I'll be putting that link in the description below. It's just me having fun playing games. I turned my camera off so I can go ahead and focus on the screen instead of me just focusing on myself, trying to act out playing a video game. Those videos in today's content creation world with gaming, I do not like. And I tried it, I didn't like it, so I just say, let me go ahead and stick to what I like and let me enjoy me playing my games. I share it with everybody. If you like it, fine. If you don't, it's not a problem. I'm still putting them out. And that's a part of what I need to do. So basically, I'm going to strip it down, because I got to remove everything on the inside to get full access of the fans. and install these in. All the installation of these fans here are going to be done off camera because y'all don't see me put fans in. I'm not making no upgrades to it. If I do upgrade later on down the line, I might go ahead and put the 600 motherboard series on and step up to the Ryzen 7 7700 X and just chill with that for a little bit if I want to upgrade. But what I'm going to do is when I get older, I know I'm going to be on better hardware. I just might just pass everything down to my grandson and just do how he want to do it if I can still have gravitate to my hands. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and strip it apart, put it back together off camera, and that's it. Let's do this. Alright everybody, everything is now done. What I'm going to do, like I said, is clean the fans, everything off camera, put the new fans in, and I'm going to go ahead and give my motherboard, in my case, a quick dust blow, because I got to get my dust blow out of the closet, and see if I want to go with, stay with the up here, PK4 cooler, or go with the ID cooler IS60. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and see how this is going to work layout. Because here I'll install the AM4 brackets already. And just like I said, I have to lay her down where the connectors are going up. So the connector is going up. Everything will fit in perfectly. It's just that I got to see how much of this is going to be touching the GPU plate. It shouldn't touch it because when I was on the socket 1111.5 motherboard, people was ragging me, telling me, the GPU don't fit in there. The reason why everybody on those old motherboards, the memory slot was an inch down some, which was touching the back plate of the GPU. I had to take the back plate off just to get clearance for that. Once I did that, I had about maybe a quarter of an inch plate, that much space in between the GPU and the RAM. With the AM4 motherboard, everything's fine because the RAM slots moved up some because of the big bulky GPUs that everybody put in their system now. So all manufacturers have to think of that there is redesign the motherboards where how they design it with the back plates and everything like that, where there will be no issues in just plugging everything in. So everything is set fine. I got my little Wi-Fi here. My motherboard don't come with Wi-Fi. This is the ASRock B450 HDV version 4. Now I know everything is overclocking. Everybody like the 6 pins. No, not the 6 pins, the 8 pins, the 12 pin connect, the 16 pin connect. Here, I'm on just a regular basic 4 pin connect right here, which only gonna give me the enough power for the CPU. Everybody overclocking it just to get the boost. You can, but just keep that in mind, you destroy the warranty of the motherboard and it becomes damaged. Whether you know what you're doing or you don't know what you're doing, it becomes damaged. And if you sell an overclocked motherboard to a person like me on eBay, I'll say, oh, this motherboard's still good, and I get it, and then I'm enjoying it, and 2-3 months down the line, the whole thing goes completely out. And that's what I've been getting buying old hardware like the 1150s, 1155s, the 1156. If I sit down and buy an AM4 motherboard or buy a GPU, the RTX 20 series, 30 series, those are gonna be damaged. And just like I said, when you use the when you buy from the used market, such as eBay, you're taking a chance. So just like I said in my last video when I did my friend's office clerical bill, I will not be doing anything off used refurbished. I'm doing everything straight bill. Either I get it from the manufacturer or I buy it off Amazon, Newegg, or Micro Center. Other than that, I'm going to clean her off camera. She's a little dusty on the front side. I can see my filter's dusty as doorknobs. But like I said, these are some good friends by Apevia. I'll be putting all the link in the description below from other manufacturers now because some of these fans are discontinued from Apevia. And this is the main thing I'm getting frustrated right now because all manufacturers make great items for us to buy and use. And then about what, 2 years to 8 years down the line is discontinued. And I really hate wasting money like that. Just like I said, I go, if I want to buy a Xiaomi case or anything Xiaomi parts, sold out or discontinued. This fan here by Aliexpress, the IS60, discontinued. It's just frustrating. It's just to the point where, why? Like the the A300 motherboards, discontinued. Certain CPUs, discontinued. Certain GPUs, discontinued. And just like I said, if we going down the line like that, then what's the purpose of buying hardware? Because we constantly upgrade for no reason. Some of these hardware are still good to use. Some of these operating systems are still good to use. This is why a lot of people are so frustrated with Microsoft. So, other than that, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to bore you too long. I'm not going to be talkative. Clean, rebuild off camera, photo montage, and that's it.